Hi everyone, welcome to my tutorial. I was sick when I filmed this, so bear with me. I'm going to start by spraying my skin with Fix Plus Spray by MAC, and then I'm going to hydrate my skin by moisturizing with MAC Strobe Cream, and I'm going to buff it in with my Eco Tools brush today. I'm going to prime my skin using the Napoleon Perdis Radiance Boosting Primer because I have been sick, so I do want to give my face a little bit of a healthy glow. The foundation I'm going to apply today is my MAC Studio Sculpt. It's very hydrating and very dewy, so it's going to make my skin look nice and healthy. I'm taking my Eco Tools buffing brush and I'm really going to work the product into the skin. So I don't want it to sit on top of my skin, I want it to be really nicely blended. I'm going to hydrate my lips with my favourite lip product. It's Napoleon Perdis Lip Service. I'm going to prime my eyelids today using my MAC Paint Pot in Soft Ochre. This is going to keep our eyeshadow on and stop it from creasing, and I'm just going to blend that out with my Eco Tools Airbrush Concealer Brush. This is my first attempt at applying tape and it felt extremely uncomfortable, I'm not going to lie. I felt like a little bit of an alien, but I did want to make it quite a sharp, winged out look. Make sure you get your tape on as symmetrically as possible. To take a matte black eyeshadow on a firmer brush, and I'm going to place this along the outside of the eye, so the outer V, and along the tape line. So this is going to give us that really cat-eye winged out look. Taking my MAC eyeshadow in soft brown on a blending brush, I'm going to apply this through the crease, and then I'm going to start blending that black line that we've got. So even though it is quite a harsh look, we don't want too much of a harsh line on the top. We still want to really blend it out. When you do start blending the black line, just do it very, very gently and softly. The next stages are the tedious ones. It's all about building up our product and blending it away again. So I'm just going to be adding more color and texture and blending it back again. It's really hard to describe blending in words, but I would say it's just really soft sideways motions, working your product until it comes to an end that's very soft. Taking a light eyeshadow, I'm using my MAC eyeshadow in the colour Brule. Press this onto the inner corner of your eye and onto about halfway of the lid. Take a clean blending brush and really softly blend this with the black. So when you are blending two colours together, especially a light and a dark, you want to do it very gently and you don't want to really move too much of that product. Do your finishing touches and then let's remove that tape. We're going to be comfortable again. And you can see as I take that tape off, it is a very, very, very harsh straight line, which is great, but I am going to blend it a little bit because I don't want it to be too harsh. I do want some harshness, but not too harsh, if that makes any sense at all. I decided I wanted to warm up the eyeshadow a little bit, so I'm placing a little bit of the MAC Soft Brown just in the very center of the eyeshadows. Taking my Maybelline Hyperglossy liner, I am going to do quite a winged out liner. You'll see as I do it, my wing is just going to follow the eyeshadow. I rest my hand on my cheek sometimes just to give my hand a little bit more stability for when I am doing my liner. And I also do very little strokes, and I'm just joining them all together. And when I do my flick, I start out very thin and I thicken it up. Don't be afraid to get into uncomfortable positions to do your eyeliner. Sometimes when you are in an uncomfortable position, you have a lot better access to your face and you'll be able to do a better line. So I know it sounds crazy, but don't be scared of doing that. Once again, I am going to darken the intensity of the black in the outer corner. Now that the flick is on, we can kind of join our eyeshadow up to it and make it really dark in that outer corner. And as always, wherever we place eyeshadow, we then must blend it. I'm going to highlight with my favorite concealer. It's my NARS Radiant Creamy Concealer. And I'm going to place this on the under eye, around the cheeks, a little bit down the center of my nose, forehead, and around my cupid's bow. This is the first time using my Eco Tools sponge applicator, and to be honest, it was a little bit harder than using my Real Techniques sponge, but you know, it's good to try something different. I've just got to work with this product and find out how I feel is best and most comfortable to use it. I'm going to apply more coverage from my foundation. This is a Kardashian inspired look, and they always do have a really full coverage, flawless base. I'm going to take my MAC Studio Fix powder and softly powder my entire face and set everything in place. I'm going to set my concealer with my Australis Contouring Kit using the yellowy highlighting shade. Quickly fill in my brows using my Anastasia Beverly Hills Dip Brow. And I'm going to complete my eyeshadow by putting the matte black eyeshadow on the underneath of my eye, and I'm using a Real Techniques angled brush to do this. And then I'm going to softly blend that line out so it's not too harsh. Using my MAC eyeshadow in Sweet Satisfaction, I'm going to place a little bit on the inner corner just to bring some light to the look. I'm also going to take this shade and softly highlight under my brow bone. Using my Eco Tools Deluxe fan brush, I'm going to contour using my Australis Contouring Kit, and I'm going to take this warmer brown shade just to really warm up my face and give me the beginning of my contour. Now I am going to take this shade in the center. It has a slightly more grey undertone to it, and I'm going to take a piece of card and I'm going to make a really harsh line there, as you can see, and then I'll blend that out. So this is just going to create a really structured look to my face. Taking Soft and Gentle by MAC, I'm going to highlight the high points of my cheeks, and this is just going to give the face so much more dimension. Taking my Napoleon blush in the colour Vintage Rose, I'm going to just warm up the apples of my cheeks and brush that back into my contour. Apply your favourite mascara to your top and bottom lashes. I'm just using MAC Zoom Lash today. Eyelashes! This is how I store my lashes, and I decided to use this red cherry pear today, and the glue that I use is my Duo glue. I'm going to let the glue get tacky by placing it on the lid, and as I'm waiting for it to dry, I like to bend my lash so that it can kind of shape a little bit better. Then place it on. Use tweezers if you need to, I do, and then I'll show you another cool trick. Taking the little excess bit that you cut off to fit your lashes, I'm going to stick this on the outer corner just to fill it up, and yes, it did get stuck on my eyelid. It even happens to me. It's very annoying. If that does happen to you, just remove that little bit of glue with a cotton tip. But anyway, so by putting that little bit on the outer corner, you're just thickening it up. And I'm going to go over my glue line just with my liner so it's all very perfect. So this is the eye makeup so far. Taking my NYX Lipliner in the colour Rose, I'm going to outline the lip and fill my entire lip in with this product. To finish the lip off, I'm going to take my DIOR Fluidstick in a light pink colour, and this is just going to give it a really nice, pretty glossy look. Kim Kardashian would probably use more of a brownie nude, but I did want to just do something a little bit more pinky today. And we're done. I hope you liked this look I created. Please give it a thumbs up and don't forget to subscribe.